in the positive side. And get ready to split though. Take the plastic off the negative side.
So we took the stuff back to the other wires back to Radio Shack because they were the Celsius was too low. It was 105 and we needed, was that 180 Celsius or something to that effect?
Well, we got the one that anything that's over 105 would be good. That means that if it get any hotter outside or up under the engine, the wiring will be able to handle it. The current going through the wire will be able to, because it's always good to get something that can, if the voltage go through there, it can handle it. And it's very rarely that your car get probably 105 with the lights. But just in case a surge or something come through it, they'll be able to handle it without burning up the wiring in the vehicle. Now, like I said, I'm not trying to take that from a dealership, but certain things that a dealership should be mindful of. People don't have the money. After you paying a high car note, the car's already high. Your note is already high. So when something go out and you don't have a warranty to the vehicle, then you can't let anybody up under the hood, because if they're not familiar with the charger, then you got a problem. You're causing more problem with your vehicle. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to help you a less expensive way. But if you don't feel comfortable doing what I'm doing, then you need to take it to somebody that's certified to do it. But it seems to work for me to what I'm doing, straight wiring it to my regular car lights. And fog light come on fine, goes off. So I'm hoping that what I'm working on, they can be helpful to you. Okay? But if you do not feel comfortable doing this, I suggest you do get an authorized person that can do the work.
And you were saying that the lights get hot even if
Yeah, don't try to hold the lights. Don't try to hold the bulb directly in your hand. Make sure when you take that bulb out of your vehicle that the bulb has cooled off. But you remember when you go back to put it back into the housing and to put it and replace it back in there, make sure you wipe that bulb clean, because you can still blow it. Any kind of handprints on it or grease, it can cause that bulb to blow. So make sure that you use either gloves or a soft cloth, or if you feel that you got handprints on it, take some alcohol, wipe it down and let it dry, then replace it. Put it back in there. Put it back into the house.
Okay. So this wire you went and picked up from O'Reilly.
Yeah, O'Reilly, yeah. The people at O'Reilly were very helpful. I don't know the young lady's name, but she was very knowledgeable about the wiring, and she explained to me what voltage and what it can actually hold. So that was very helpful.
So what you doing now?
I'm actually connecting the positive wire to the positive. So what I'm doing is I'm extending this light part where it can actually feed to the light, and I can feed it through the car, and I'm going to insulate it and put the black cover in there over it to keep it from heat resistance. So once I stick it in there and plug it up to my light, the light gonna give this the power that it needs to power it up, but also it's gonna also cut my vehicle off when I put it on a timer. So that's helpful right there. I wasn't looking to spend that type of money until having a switch turn something on that the car automatically already has a timer. So if you feel confident you can do it, do so. And I'll be posting this video as soon as I get through and get it loaded up, and I hope this video will help you do the installation or putting in your fault lights. If I can help you, you can email me.
Oh, the email address, they can just email through YouTube. It's member@abandonedvehicles.com. So, you know, give at least 72 hours before respond. But if you post something on a Saturday or Sunday, it probably won't get answered until the next business day.
And then once I get through and get this, actually the harness and everything put on there, I'll show you a before and after picture, and then I'll show you the car. And I'll be also working on a Honda Accord, but I will also be working on the Charger as far as putting a wing on the back, getting it painted and getting it installed on the back of the car. So look for that video. And I'm sorry I wasn't able to show the video with the installing the cooling fan. Well, when I went to the dealership, they were charging me $143 or $145 per side each motor.
It was $145 for each motor.
And that's just too outrageous. I went straight to eBay and got the part for probably $83, and it took me about 30 minutes to put it in. Probably not even that, to put it in myself. So, you know, a lot of stuff I thank YouTube, because without YouTube a lot of stuff I wouldn't be able to do. So, you know, yeah, you know, my hat's off to YouTube. I appreciate them for the knowledge. But I will be showing you a before and after picture before I post this video. Thank you.
Okay, now you can squeeze those on, right?
Yep.
Those connectors.
Yeah. Make sure you squeeze them real tight, because they have a tendency to still kind of pull a loop. But I also put black tape to make sure.
Electrical tape.
Yeah. Electrical tape to make sure that they are still put together.
And when you squeeze those on, you can only do it on one side.
Yeah.
Don't go all the way around the connector.
Yeah,
because it'll warp it.
It'll warp it and actually cause it to come back loose. So, yeah, I'm gonna do the black wire, and that will be your ground.
I was about to say negative, but I don't know.
Yeah, you can say negative, but I always use, you know, color code. And hope that you would. We hope this video will be helpful to you. This is my first time doing fog lights, so I'm new at this too. Putting the remaining piece on it. And then we out to the front to install it, and hopefully it will turn out
right there, you're putting
good.
the wires, the copper wires together.
Yeah. So it's, before you put them in here, it's always good to try to tighten them up as close as possible, so you can put it into the connector. So let's see how far we can get it in there. Okay, so let's probably too much.
So it's too long?
Yeah, it's probably too long. Yeah, because you want to make sure that you get all the wiring in there before you close it up, or join it together, or mend it together, whatever you call it. Yeah, if you're a car fanatic, oh yeah, that'll be something that be pretty much good to do over the weekend, just your weekend project, you know. If you got the time to do it. It's always that last piece.
You got that together?
Yeah, got that together.
Can you hold that?
This the one. Let's see what we got here. Look at this.
You got the electrical tape?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Get a good shot of those wires with the connectors. Here's the Dodge. We already put in one side. There's the fog light right there. It's already on in the spot where it needs to be. Hit that light.
That light? I don't want to get it hot now.
Oh, okay, well, never mind.
But I have to go in there and cut it off. Let's see.
No, it's okay.
Let's see, you got it? You got it?
Yeah, that's the fog light in place. Got to turn it off so we can get the other one on.
Yeah. Okay. Here.
And what you're going to take off here?
I'm going to take off this air filter.
Are you trying to get down to the back side of this light on this side?
Mm-hmm.
There's that beloved two new motors for the fan, but he bought the 2 motors and the whole fan assembly for $83, free shipping off of eBay. Lid on the back of the other car.
what you do is take the hose off, set that there. This is the release. Okay, take that and set it to the side here. Take that to the side. I'm just gonna do it like this. Okay. Then take this and it all come out at one time. That's the housing. Okay. Then what we finna do next is that's I can touch my fingers. So that's good. Now I'm gonna take the housing out of this. And that's the bulb we finna take out. Right here. Then I'm gonna split this wire right here. I'm gonna split it. But that's the bulb I'm telling you not to hold in your hand. This particular bulb you don't need to hold in your hand. You need to take this right here. This is how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take a flathead screwdriver and pry it off. Hopefully it'll come off with no problem. There you go. That's the bulb you don't need to hold in your hand. That particular bulb. It's hot and it will burn you. So now this is what I'm finna do. I'm gonna split this and open this.
You got your box cutter?
Yeah.
It'll make it a little easier cut it down on that same opening probably.
Oh yeah. See, what I'm doing is I'm gonna come up this way with it. See it right there. Split it just a tad because it got tape on it. This out. These two wires right here has to be okay. So
you open up the tape that was holding those two together?
So then this is how I find out the positive and the negative. You got the wiring?
Oh, yeah.
Take this.
You're going to wrap it?
Yeah. And this is how you tell the positive. Take them and set them in the same position. This is your positive. This is your negative. Positive wires. This is your negative. So this will be your neutral, and this will be your positive.
So the other one would be the negative because you got to identify it by it being two-tone.
Yeah.
This one has a blue stripe on it.
What I have to do now is split that wire. Split one and start splitting them so I can get torn because I got to you're going to split them until you start seeing the copper in the wire.
Yeah, I can see that a little bit.
You can see a little bit? So
I'm going on the other side.
So you keep splitting until you can see it real good because you got to connect this good. So you can because you want to open this, to be honest. See that? You want to open it basically like this. The better you got it open, the more good conductor you'll get. You want to get a better, you want to have a good conductor when it comes to those wires.
Probably need to flip that one over if at all possible.
Oh yeah, I did all that. Okay, because that's what I'm trying to get. It's a good conductor. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's good right there. So then, this is what I'm saying next. Match them up. This would be your positive. And what I'm doing is basically showing you, is it gonna power up? This is what I'm doing.
You want me to try to twist that?
Yeah, because we're gonna twist it. I probably can do it. Wait a minute. Let's try this again. Because what I'm doing is, that's all I'm trying to do, is to get a connection. Okay. And make sure before you turn your car, these wires are not touching. They don't need to touch. It might short out your light or short out your computer. You probably blow a few, but just to be on the safe side. Okay. Now, let's see what's going to happen here. We got to see if we got a connection. See here. See if we can we get a connection.
Okay.
So now I'm finna switch it off and then connect it. See how that works. I'm a quick one to go. Now, before I do that, I gotta take them back loose and put. No, I probably can just put that stuff on top. I'll probably just go ahead and tape these. If you want to tape them, I'm gonna go ahead and tape them. I'll go ahead and take them a little one at a time and tape them.